going to start by adding some basic seasonings of garlic powder, onion powder, and salt and pepper. I keep it simple initially because I know that salsa is really going to make this dish. So keep the seasonings basic because the star of the show will be the salsa. Let's add some fresh organic peaches from the farmer's market if you can, chop them up. Some red onion, organic if you can. I love the spiciness from the red onion. You guys know I'm obsessed with red onions. So now that we've chopped up all of our peaches, okay, set it aside, put it in a bowl. We're going to come back to these delicious peaches. Have a little snack while you're at it. Okay, now we have parsley. All right, and so this is our jalapeno. Cut up your jalapeno. If you don't want it too spicy, remove the seeds from the jalapeno. I like a little spice in my life, so I kept them in there. So you're just going to slice them in half. And we're going to come back to these jalapenos as well after we've chopped them up. Yes, I like that spice. It's not good for hot flashes. Woo-hoo! But, I can't help myself. I love a little spice. What can I say? I cause my own issues with my hot flashes. So we're going to put that in there with the onions. In a cast iron pan if you have one. I love cast iron. Garlic. What is it? Oh, and look, I'm putting my peels in a dish. Set it aside. That's plant fertilizer, people. Yes, I save that. Or that you can make your own garlic powder. Did you know that? Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to use some light olive oil and saute my onion, garlic, and jalapenos together. Get all of those flavors infused. About that garlic powder, all you have to do is save those garlic peels and put it in the oven and then grind it. Okay, I'm adding a little salt and pepper here. Yes, if you have Himalayan pink salt, that's great. Fresh ground black pepper. And of course, that pepper's not good for my hot flashes, but you know what? I'm hard-headed. And as you can see, I have my lemon, onion, water, and a little ginger boiling for my weight loss tonic. It's a good fat burner. Little side note there. So I'm chopping up the Korean way. I'm chopping up my parsley. That's how I like to chop. They're so smart. They know how to chop things up, without making it complicated. Just take some good household kitchen scissors. I like my KitchenAid. This recipe calls for apple cider vinegar. And I have some paprika, smoked paprika. And Dijon mustard, monk fruit. All right, so look at that, almost translucent, so it's pretty much ready to go. I don't like to overcook my vegetables. And now we have our peaches that we set aside and our parsley. And we're going to add some Dijon mustard. Just add it to taste. I don't follow recipes very well. I just go with the flow. And apple cider vinegar. Your smoked paprika. Just experiment. Be free. Add some monk fruit for that sweetness. Salty, savory, not too much salt. 0 calorie. I love monk fruit. Okay, and now lemon. Lemon's going to add that little tanginess that we like. Remove those seeds. Yes. You're going to love this recipe. Make it your own. Be creative with it, but have fun with peaches. It's summertime. I love peaches in the summer. Now let's add some thyme, fresh organic thyme. I think this thyme really gave the dish an interesting flavor that I didn't expect. I'm always experimenting. Now let's add in our sauteed onions, garlic, and jalapeno. Yes, some Worcestershire. You know, this recipe is bursting with flavor. It's time to put the salmon on the grill. Okay, so it's still pouring down raining, but I decided to add some broccoli to it because I forgot a vegetable, and my son might want something else. And I didn't put anything on it other than olive oil. Usually I would go heavy on my seasonings because I love seasoning. So I'm going to put this on the grill in a cast iron pan. I love cooking with cast iron. And I think the timing is just right. The salmon is cooking. And I'll have some nice crunchy broccoli because I believe that dead food leads to dead bodies. So I don't like cooking my vegetables too much. Did you hear that? Dead food leads to dead bodies, and we don't want that, do we? I flipped over the salmon so now it can brown on the other side. Broccoli is cooking. I'm going to give it a little time and close the lid. If you need information on this awesome Weber grill, I'm loving it so far. I have a video on how to light it. I would highly recommend this grill. I'm loving it. So I took the, ooh, look at that. I took the salmon off the grill. I flipped it over after I seared it, and I used these gloves. If you don't have these gloves to grill out, I would highly recommend them. They are awesome. And no, I'm not some kind of, I'm not getting any kickbacks. All right, and here's my broccoli. It's still cooking. It's still a little firm. So while I put the salsa on the salmon, I'm going to let this continue to cook just a little bit. So I kept this salsa at room temperature. I tasted it, and it is divine. It could be a little sweeter, so honey or real bourbon might make a difference with this recipe, but I just decided to keep it healthy. Okay? So there is my dinner. Okay? I cut that portion in half. I'll save it for leftovers, and I'll let you know what it tastes like. So this is one of these creative dishes that I just made up, and it turned out absolutely divine. It is so good. The sweet savoriness of the peaches and the jalapeno together. What an awesome combination. I hope you'll try it. You can go to my website to get this recipe, and I'll put the website in the link. You can download a PDF form of it. And so tonight, after I eat this, an hour before bedtime, I'm going to have chia seeds in 8 ounces of water with cinnamon. And that will conclude my journaling for the diet, the back to school diet for today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.